That's what I would do, personally. So for now, I will put this aside. I'm going to steal some of the components off of this for that tool changer. Switch wire tool changer. Nope. Nope. Side pack mob put on the front. Sort of. The issue is just like, you know, the travel of the rails. So just it would be like an extra extrusion, if anything. You could just honestly maybe buy another set of extrusions, put them on. And that would be kind of perfect, actually. I think this is almost flush. Yeah, it'd be almost perfect. Not quite, but almost. You don't want to go right up to the front of the frame. Yeah, you need to be a little bit, let's see. We're gonna reduce our travel. So yeah, it'd be like perfect if you put the mini fridge mod. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Do they have that for 1515 yet? I might be interested in getting that. 6-tube tool changer. Oh god. Yeah, I think that'd actually be perfect. Be kind of perfect. Then mount it to the top of both of them and kind of have it come down like that. That could add some stability as well. And that would prevent this front extrusion from twisting. I currently have to have these plates on there to prevent it from twisting. So, maybe I'll do that. That's a good solution. I like that. See, less parts needed. It would just kind of work. Now, it would just be the extrusions from that door mod. It wouldn't actually be... Would it be the door mod? No, it wouldn't. It would be the standard door on just those extrusions. Use the tube entirely? It's kind of intense. Do I have it around here? Hopefully. It's very metal. It's on here. These are the wires for it. I might have been playing with it a little. Who knows? But yeah, it's pretty beefy. Do I not have it around? Now I'm concerned. That was not an inexpensive tool head. Or hot end. Yeah. It's around. Couldn't have gone too far. But yeah, it's pretty beefy. We're gonna put that into a single tool printer eventually. This micron runs on one PSU? No. Nope. It's required to have an additional PSU. Unless you swap out the stock 250 or 200 for a 350 and run limited tools. Oh, let's see. West 3 does have something. Let's take a look. Ugh. So that's for V0. It needs to be specifically for... That's kind of cool. I like that, actually. Look at that. They have it for V0. Oh, where's my front camera? Is that gone? Oh, I guess so. Use the tiny ones SPO8 uses. Considering running 48-volt heaters in your tool heads. 48-volt heater. I don't see any major use for that, to be honest. But this is pretty cool. I like that. One of the main... There we go. One of the main things that I don't like about... we good? Yeah, we're good. I don't like about the V0 is the door. Like the fact that there's a top panel and a front panel. So if you want to like get to this, you gotta lift the whole thing up. Mayhem! How's it going? Welcome on in. How was your stream today? Did you end up painting your figures? So yeah, this right here is not ideal. I don't like this. I'd rather have just a solid single door panel. So this is cool. I could get it in red, and it would be another different color extrusion. Actually, orange? What color is this frame? I don't even know. I think I have an orange frame, which they don't even offer that. I can just do a red front extrusion. But I'm not really touching that too much more. It's kind of, you know, done. Got the first base coat down the minis. Awesome, awesome. Well, go give Mayhem a follow. A very, very calm stream to watch. And I will definitely stick around more in the future. I want to fix this camera too. I feel like every time I do something, I shift my camera. There we go. Good enough. So yeah, I would just honestly just get a set of extrusions from like DLL PDF. They're just black, so I could have them. Let's see, what would I need? I would need, how would I attach them to each other? Probably just a plate in the side. Not 100% sure. But I figured a way to attach them together. So that's an option. But while you guys are here, we are going to look at some pictures from the event from Rocky Mountain. Let me pull them back up. There they are. So David Wheeler took a literal ton of pictures, and we're gonna go through them. Just kind of have a nice little, oops, I need to open up the giveaway too. Have a nice little browsing through the pictures. Drill and tap. Wasn't this kit DLL? Yes, I think it was. I'm pretty sure it was. I don't know if there already is a mod for Click Clack Door for... Yeah, I'm opening up... Don't you worry, King Hat. Open up a ticket. I got your tickets. The Rook 2020. I did place my order for the custom frame through DLL PDF. I am waiting for that frame. I'll start printing some parts out. I ordered a dark blue frame. It's like a bluish frame. That's gonna look really nice. And I think for my printed parts, I might go teal. I'm not 100% sure yet. But it's gonna be like a blue themed printer. That'll look nice. I already got the red one behind me. Oh, I have this like completely upside down. You already converted yours? Nice. Yeah, I wanted to go for a custom frame. I could just cut myself a... whatever. I could cut myself a frame. I can just make a frame. I got thousands of extrusions. We could do a 30-30 Rook if you really wanted to. No Pez's multiplier. No. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I could do that, but I'd rather get a really nice frame pre-done. And I did specify 100 millimeters taller in the Z. It's kind of a pain to drill and tap extrusions. I'd rather not if I can help it. So yes, that'll be coming as soon as that starts. So right now I'm kind of in limbo. I'll be spending a lot of the next couple of weeks working outside in the studio. And I'll be streaming out there once I get a little bit more cleaned up and prepared. And we'll discuss like how we should arrange stuff. It'll be quite a bit of fun actually. Kind of a how the heck are we gonna do this stream? That'll be fun, so stay tuned for that. So we will be drawing some filament in about 12 minutes, so stay tuned for that. I'll try to remind me in 12 minutes. Wish I can set up a little timer in chat, that'd be a good idea. You like what better than drill and tap? I'm buying pre-done frame kits instead of having to drill and tap my own things. I've done a lot of frames, drilling and tapping, and not fun. I don't really enjoy that. It's fun at first for the first frame, but yeah, it's a lot. Especially measuring and cutting. Yes, generally for these tool changers, you will need a second power supply. Just to the sheer amount of heaters for the hot end. You have to account for each one of those being at 100% power. So that can be upwards of 100 watts. Yeah, that's crazy, huh? So, Rocky Mountain Rep Rap Festival. Again, these are... let me see if I can get the full... There is the link to the photos if you want to take a look for yourself. But these were taken by Dave Wheeler. So here we go. Here's the beginning of the event. This was day 0 during setup. Everyone was checking in at this little area. Wow, there's nothing here. That's kind of crazy. I was one of the first to arrive. I didn't get there right when the doors opened, but I was definitely there at the beginning. These are the custom maker chips that... Ooh, who designed these ones? I don't know for sure. But these came out really good. Printed on the a bamboo. And look at like all of those, thousands, like 1,000 of these things. That's a lot. So these are pretty quick prints, but you know, they do add up. So if you got one of those, awesome. Those were the badges. I got mine right over here. I got a custom little West 3D badge too that they gave me. That was fun. Bags, very colorful. Hey, this is me. So, I was explaining to Nero that I had this... Joe Mike designed them? Alright, awesome. I was explaining to Nero that I had this like giant camera set up and gimbal and stuff. He's like, oh, look what I got. All of my stuff is in this tiny little bag. And I was like, wow, that's pretty impressive. So there's me kind of showing a little bit of envy towards his easy recording solution. I'd love to see the video quality of those compared to a full camera. That's the biggest debate of whether, you know, I would want to get a all-in-one system like this. But it's really cool, it has a screen on it. It's very tempting for portable streaming. I think it might be related. I'm Wish Nero. It was so slow. I don't think that's normal. It's like 100 microphones, something like that. But yes, very stable. And the video quality looked pretty good too. Nero checking out the new Cascade CNC machine. I'm not building one of these, but it definitely looks like something cool and fun. Few forges. Just kind of getting set up. This is all in setup day. There's a Pez Liz and a K2 Kevin. Liz showing off. Ooh, is that a new scientist color? Is that new? Might be new. And rocking the 3D printed name tags. I still got mine right here. This is the one that I ended up with. I had a lot of stuff written on there. Get off of that. K2 clip earrings too. Secret color, is it? That's what I'm wondering. Is that a secret color? I don't know if we know the names yet, but I think that's a secret color. Oh yeah, there we go. There's some secret colors. Secret. Coming soon. Not gonna talk too much about them. So if you're there and you saw them, well, you were there and you saw them. I cannot wait for these colors. They're so cool. Maybe even a whole new lineup of colors. Look at me. Sorry. Oh, cool. I missed this. This is Alien's filament measure kit. I think this is this one right here. This one? Yeah, this one. I should totally build this. It's a few bits of electronics, and you put your spool on it, and it tells you the weight of it. I don't think it accounts for the spool weight, but you can easily just calculate that out. And that's really nice. So you just put your spool on there, and you get to see how much it weighs. Super, super nice. I like that. the Bender themed V0 at the Fabrico booth. Whoa. I did not see this. 7 years Ladder? Later? Later? Is that spelled later? Am I going crazy here? Maybe not. What happens to film after 7 years outdoor? Interesting. 7 years? That's crazy. So there is the... I'm guessing the old on top of the new? Wow, that's cool. That's a fun project. Now, unfortunately, I feel like a lot of these aren't going to be around there, you know, around like the actual colors for too much longer, but that's cool. I like it. It's at least, it's fun to see. Filmic colors, I don't know. Yeah, this is something you had to do like years ago. That's pretty cool. I don't think I'm gonna do any super long-term studies, but I do have a couple plans for months of stress testing. That'll be interesting to set up. That's fun. Hey, the Thangs table just getting started. It was almost full at the end. 3D print bunny. Brought an A1 mini or had an A1 mini sent over. Printing out custom string art. So this is what's called weaving of some sort, like string bridge weaving. It's weaving between the prints. So it's a little loose, but then as it shrinks, it tightens up. And it allows you to have like a weave on it. It's super, super interesting. Some more of the things. Flowers. Not things, flowers. The Sanjay flowers. Hey, there's a stealth changer. So we had our own little booth area. There is me, where the Mountain Dew is. The Traxman sprinter, and then BT, or not BT. Who was it? I'm forgetting names. JD. There's JD and there's BT. Too many names. JD's stealth changer as well. And then there's a wild Glenn in the back there. I love that. And my phone. I believe that is 3D Print Bunny? I think. I'm gonna have trouble with a lot of the random people on here. I'm not good with faces at all. I can't just look at a picture and say, that's that person. Glenn cosplayed as a tool changer. Wow, nice. Yeah. I had no idea what 3D Print Bunny looked like, so that was interesting. Oh, this is the other one. Oh, I forget. Whose is this is? I forget their name. But this was over at the DLL PDF booth. And this stealth changer is really cool because it uses a custom profile. It's 30-30, but 30-30 with two 15-15 extrusions put together. So this whole printer is actually a giant micron, if you think about it. It uses micron parts. So that's kind of a cool project, and I like how this one turned out. I like their dock too. I zoomed right in on it, and I got to see all of the wiring. It's pretty well done, not gonna lie. I like how both sides are hot swappable. Very, very good idea. Say what? What? What part? Macron? Macron. Macron. The micron. Macron. Right. This is probably the biggest micron tool changer. Sorry, Squishy, thank you for the Prime. Yeah, no more ads with Prime, right? That was a cool build. Nero doing Nero things. DLL PDF. DLL PDF. Someone wants to link that in chat, go for it. Here we got some awesome names. Stefan, CNC Kitchen, Matt Schultz from Maine, and Ellie from Cocoa Press. He goes into a certain comments. I don't know who that is. Stultz? I know, I always say his name weird, don't I? Matt. I'm just gonna call him Matt. Matt from Maine. There's Sam with his little mini printed bike. Looks like a fun project. We'll hear more about that in the future. Right next to the Big Tree Tech booth. Who is this? I don't recognize that profile. Oh, this is the stuff that Modbot likes, right? Skatus dude. Oh, okay, so he's the person who made those mods. Very cool. I never got to see that. Oh. Interesting. But why? Art? Is this useful? Art? Quick disconnect? Maybe? Maybe it's showing quick disconnect? But it's not really? Is this for A1? I don't know. It's abstract. Okay, we'll go with that. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Very nice. I like how clean everything looks. It's all the same color. Nice. Full Skatus mods. Nice. Oh, this is Rack Robotics. Oh, time. All right, time for the giveaway. Thank you, Mad Cat. Last chance to enter in for the Polymaker giveaway. Magnetic quick disconnects. Oh yeah, maybe it was. Was it? Yes, you're right. Magnetic quick disconnect. There we go. There we go. Alright, it looked like one piece. Makes sense. Alright, let's close out of that giveaway. And get some hype in chat. We'll resume the pictures after. And then once that's done, we are done for the night. Gonna be earlier night for me tonight. Today's giveaway is brought to you by Fix'em Dude's new pirate ship. Go check it out on Thangs. I think this is really cool. I like this a lot more than I probably should, honestly. And I can't wait to print this in multicolor in a bigger scale. That's gonna be really nice. I love his mini FDM vehicles printed big. Pirate Benchy, kinda. But it's pretty cool. I know a lot of work went into making this model, so I definitely appreciate this. And how well, like, the multicolor printed. Like, it's really good. Really damn good. So, that being said, let's draw a winner. Da Vinci! Congratulations. Are you here in chat still? Have you waddled off to bed? Da Vinci, yes, you're here, of course. So, congratulations on your filament giveaway. Please send me a DM on Discord saying that when a spool of Polymaker filament on 427. 427. No, that's not a... that would not be a great Toys for Tots toy. Maybe it would, but... there are a couple of them. You can check them out on the Toys for Tots website, but... the truck is probably going to be the most popular this year. And I'm printing out a ton of them on my Flash Forge adventure to kind of stress test it. So this is what I would recommend if you have Polyterra. Even then, be very careful, add extra walls, and print it slower than you normally would. Pirating models. Alright. So going back to the pictures. So this is Rack Robotics. And this is their EDM machine. It essentially, it uses high voltage and a special conductor to just cleanly cut through metal. It'll do just, flat cuts. It can't do plunge cuts at the moment. I think they're working on that. So You can do some pretty cool custom things using this system. Now, this is very specialized in my opinion. I don't really know what I would use it for. It's kind of like a CNC, except it's like a scroll saw, kind of. It's kind of like a scroll saw, like a bandsaw, right? You can kind of hit it at any angle, but you can't plunge through. So I'll be interested to see what they come up with for plunge mechanics. They had a plunge on V1, they changed the wire on V2. Yeah, that doesn't really make sense to me because I feel like a lot of CNC parts you want to cut out the middle too. CNC scroll saw, yeah, I'll go with that. So kind of cool, very neat system. There'll probably be pictures of it later. Like they cut this, the hot end, the stock hot end of the ender, they cut it in half using that. Very, very, very clean cut. I like it. And it's cheap. It's like around $550 for the entirety of the kit you see here, including the power supply. So $550 for that capability, that's kind of cool. So I'll be very interested to see what applications people come up with this and advancements in the future. A couple of positrons. Is this the LDO booth? What booth was this? A couple of positrons regardless in the setup process. Positrons gonna be pretty big this year because kits are coming out like soon. Within a month, you'll be able to pre-order kits from LDO at the major resellers. That'll be really cool. Expect to see some type of content on this channel. Oh yeah, shoot, I have to add that to my list of things to do. A lot of things. A lot of things. Yeah, just for the tool. Yeah, you bring your own printer. Let's see, Jason, and can anyone else name? Is that what's his name? Someone else can name the LDO folks. I'm really bad with names. I talk to everyone online, but as soon as I see people in person, like, wait, who are you again? But they're setting up the LDO booth. It's like a fancy connector. That's like a 20 amp or something connector. Like a weird one. Hey, that is Nomad, as we call him. His online name, the Nomad, who has taken over the Positron project and is a cool dude. More of the EDM machine. This is a different one. I don't know the full context of this right here. Actually, I know like no context of this. This is weird. What the heck is this? Looks cool though. There's 4 motors mounted for the motion system. Looks like it's dual Core XY mechanics. Custom motion system. They don't already have names. That's funny. Yeah, that's really cool. I like that. So this whole thing right here is submerged in that liquid, and everything below here is non-conductive. Has 2 heads above and below, so you can do a custom angle. Oh, I see. That's cool. Yeah, okay, so it feeds a wire through, and depending on where the thing is, you can have your wire go. That's really cool. I didn't even know that. Thanks for explaining it. I was wondering what this whole thing was. I just want this. I don't know, it looks cool. I like how everything is remotely managed. Very cool. That the photographer himself, covered in snow. Yeah, so it did snow that Saturday morning. That's funny. Good old snow. Not a Rocky Mountain without a little bit, eh? Lots of ice too. All right, this is day 1, event opening. I think this was right at the beginning. This is what you saw when you walked into the event, which is kind of neat. Yeah, it was gone pretty quick. So you got your badges. I don't know if there's a sign-in sheet. Same album. Nero was talking through. I don't know. I'm guessing Nero might have looked through this already. I didn't watch the stream today. I was busy getting ready for my own. So feel free to tune out. This is the last thing I'm doing tonight if you've already seen this. Mandic, can't miss him. Between the tattoos and the bald head, no way you can miss a Mandic. So he's going around filming some videos. I'll be excited to see what he makes out of this event. The line to get in. Yeah, there's a line to get in. That's really cool, isn't it? I think so. If I was running this event, I'd be ecstatic if there's this many people. Man, I'm thinking about setting up my own little event in this area, and I would be happy if I got 10 people going. You know, let around hundreds. Alan is very, very nice. Very, very nice. People, you know, checking in. They're smart. Instead of just letting people in, they got them signed in and checked in. So you get to know if they're there, and then you get your awesome swag. I didn't get the bag. I completely forgot to get the Big Tree Tech bag. TH3D folks, they were selling a few spools of filament. I wonder how many spools people sold at events like this. I'm genuinely curious. Mitch with his updated backpack printer, sponsored by Sliceworks this time around. I like it. I like how it's enclosed, and it has a cool like table look to it. It's just a neat little printer. Even just like a standalone printer. Looks cool. That's pretty awesome. Hey, Joe, 3D Printy. Oh, I still have it upstairs. Shoot. Okay, I have the beta version of these bins. Oh man, I'm tempted to get it. All right, be right back. You can look at Joe. I really want to show them off because I keep forgetting about it. So because they were at Rocky Mountain, I'm free to share. Ooh, new floor. Putting in a new floor in my upstairs kitchen. Forgot about it. So yeah, this table right here, he put so much effort into it. I swear, this is months and months of printing and designing and years of stuff here. It's crazy. Water fountain. Yeah, I think I have the kit to build one of those. There's a water fountain, there's all the puzzles. Of course, the snowman and the giant snowman. And then, yeah, this. So these right here are his new little printable shelf units. And I've already expressed that, actually, I think he made a bigger size for me. I can't remember, but I think this could scale up really easily. These are really solid for what they are, the way they connect. I am very, very impressed on how easy these go together. So I'm thinking about doing something with these, and these are perfect for events too. If you have a bunch of stuff to show off, theoretically, you could print this, flat pack it, and then assemble it and disassemble it. Right? You can just take off the different panels in their various ways. They just come right apart, and you could just have an entire, you know, flat pack of all of these. Go to an event, set this up, and wrong way. It has to go like in the middle. There's like 8 possibilities of ways you can attach these. It's very cool. So you can take off the panels like that. Of course, if you print them on an ember plate, you get your custom logo. Okay, that's kind of cool, huh? It's very cool. So yeah, these are extremely awesome. I'll be printing off a bunch of those for various things. And he used them to display all of his things right here. He has a lot of smaller models, so they fit kind of perfect. He did like a small and a big version. Like, this is such an awesome booth. Did you use multi-part panels to make them bigger? Multi-part panels, you mean like the big panel itself? Like this? You could probably do them into like 4 pieces, maybe, but I would say is you're limited by this size. The biggest you can print this right here, which can be pretty big on a various, different size printer. If you do a 300 by 300, that's pretty big. So, yeah, very, very cool. I love this system, and this is definitely one of the most put together booths that I saw. Shame where the location was, though. He brought some build your own pop fidgets. They went day 1. He spent months printing giant bins of these things, right? Like, that's insane. Remember, he doesn't actually make money off of this stuff. Like, he doesn't try to make money. It's not a business. He does it all for fun. So like these things right here, I started putting some of it together. I'll have to continue. It's kind of a pain to put them in on this one. Maybe print the pin smaller. Yeah, very cool. Very, very, very cool. What's this? Oh, that is something. What is that? I was drawing with a pen. Vinyl printer? No, it was plotting with a pencil, but I don't know the actual use for it. Maybe it's normally supposed to ride on CNC? Yeah, it's MP-CNC, but what's the point of the little thing? I don't know for sure. But maybe it was supposed to be riding on rods. I see one on the other side right here. Yeah, okay, so I think it normally rides on this rod right here. And, oh, okay, all right, yeah. So it's normally probably just I think this is the lowrider. I don't know a ton about CNC in general, but look at the quality and the control. Like, that's really good, right? That's really, really good for essentially just riding on conduit. Crazy. So I'm thinking about building something like this to cut plywood for my kitchen rebuild. I'd love to just, cut all my pieces out exactly what I want them to be. It's very tempting. It's very tempting. So, future projects. Full sheet CNC. Yeah, 4x8. Or maybe smaller, have to cut down the panel in half first. It's reasonably inexpensive, all things considered. It's just you need a 4x8 space to put it. It takes up quite the amount of room. So it'll be something that hopefully you can store on a wall and take it down when you need to use it. A track saw. I know I have a track saw, and at the end of the day it'd be much easier. But then you have to measure it and cut it, and CNC is more fun. Oozbot. They had a couple of weird things. I didn't end up talking to them, but they have some really cool machines for, I guess, production use. I love how there's a theme, people using roll-on cabinets just as stands for things. Like, that's just genius. You can draw it well, can use conduit for 3D printer frames or rails. Hypothetically, yeah. Oh, the scientists. This year, the scientists are insane. Insane. Every single scientist, polymaker scientist, has a NFC chip on the bottom. The new designed ones for this, these were all reprinted for this event. They all have a kind of recessed NFT tag, And you see in the middle here, there's a little stand. What you do is you pick one up, you put it on, it scans it, and it tells you what color it is. So this would be really cool just to see, okay, wow, I really like that color. What is it? But they went and made it into a game. This was a full-on game where you had to, you hit go and it told you a color, let's say PLA Pro yellow. Then you had to find that color and you had until the time ran out. So very, very cool event or display, and it's probably one of the most interactive displays at the event, to be honest. Polymaker had the most interactive things to do. But yes, this is every single Polymaker color. Goosebot, they were promoting more of the software behind their stuff. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, a lot of lines. Personally, when I'm setting up a booth, I'm trying to make it kind of speak for itself. But the game's interactivity was very cool, and I'm sure, you know, brought a couple more people to Polymaker. Oops, I clicked off of it. Want to film at Shooting Gallery? That's fun. I don't know if they're going to show that. These were Chris Perillo's little minifigures. So he sent them over. He did a really good job building these and putting them together. Like, these are really well done. And they're all done in Polymaker filament. And then Bob had the big... What is this thing from Spaceballs, right? What's it called? Millennium Falcon. Play Action Toys. Yeah, this is pretty cool print as well. Filament Colors XYZ. Oh cool, they had a little V0 printing off stuff. I didn't really get a chance to talk to them, but they have a library of colors, all the colors. That's the goal. They get filament, they print it off, and they post it on their website. Pretty cool concept. If you're looking for a very specific color, like I need a maroon, I really want a maroon, well, you can find that on their website. Positron, printing upside down some cookie CAD. Nomad. I like his tab screen thingy. It's a weird computer. Hey Hybrid, how's it going? Some various LGO motors. Some of these I just want. I don't know why. Like, I want these things. What is this? Is this like a servo or something? I want it. This is kind of a... You know what? I think I'm going to make a suggestion. Just spoke up. Awesome. Hopefully all is well. I don't know if his... Like, these are NEMA 23s, but this thing right here with the like little integrated cable. I don't know what that is. I'm guessing it's a servo. I don't know much about these motors, but what's really missing from these LDO displays are names. Like, what is this motor? Like, cool, I get that you make a bunch of motors, but what is it? I think they need to have some type of display. Don't you think? I think that'd be cool. If any of my admin teams here, I think that's a potential for a cool project to work with LTO, making a cool little display for their motors with like a name of like, what is this motor? What is it used for? Like NEMA 23 used for this. That could be cool. Otherwise, you're just looking at cool motors. Autographs. Multi-step. Yeah, even like this, right? Like, just get something that you can put stuff on. Hey, Adam, how's it going? The HueForge booth was, every time I looked at it, extremely popular. It is very, very different to actually see a HueForge in real life versus like on stream or in a photo. It is very, very, very different to see in person. And these were just so well done. Just gorgeous, gorgeous prints. Yeah, we have Ian from, where's he from? Is he from the UK? Just the UK or somewhere else? And Ajax, of course, developer of the TD1, which I'll be using more in the stream as we get back into some HueForge action. Jason. Very nice. Some more HueForges and Steve, the designer of HueForge. Pretty cool booth. I like it. Unfortunately, you don't really see it from a distance. I think they still need a big banner or something, but I get it. This is pretty hard to get. I was this close to just putting a big banner behind my booth, but I knew I didn't have a maker table and it would be pretty invasive to the people behind it. Chatting with Steve all weekend was awesome. Yeah, Steve's just fun to hang out with. And if you're interested, if you own HueForge, they hang out pretty often on their Discord if you want to go say hello. Matt for Cocoa Press. Ah, okay. Oh, I see. They all got custom badges. Oh, did they get like extra custom ones? I think so. Huh, cool. But some Voron folks, the CNC, you have the, I don't know if they got a better picture of the little one. No. I don't know what the heck that is. That's a lot of LEDs. And the, oh man, Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero, just a cute little printer. So impractical, I love it. Found the piece and you finish putting your printer back together. Awesome, awesome. Couple more printers. Wait, who's dressed up like the Bucky? Weird. Milo CNC. I still have no idea what I would use any of these for. But they look like really cool projects. Fabrico. I've already shown off a bunch of these printers, but we have the Prusa XY, Snake Oil XY, and then, oh, actually, guess what? I forgot to tell you guys. Guess who's building a door on Velta? Guess who's building a door on Velta? Uh-huh. It's happening. It's happening. I have ordered most, if not all of the parts to build one. Just for fun. I've always wanted a Delta, and who knows when FL Sun's gonna release theirs, so let's do it. Alan and the, wow, Alan, Nero, and the new rat rig. Sideways. West 3D booth. Oh yeah, I still have a kit to build one of these too. We're gonna do that coming up. That'll be one of our build streams. Maybe even next weekend. I'd love to get one of these built. So I have all the parts to build. I think it's a Caliburn. I'll have to see. But yeah, soon TM. We'll build a blaster. Some of their various products that they're selling. Oh, look at that. Make your chips. That's a lot of them. They bring those ahead of time? That's like a full display. Hold on. Do they have those? Interesting. Oh, they have new bearings. They're green to match West 3D. instead of the orange ones that I'm running on, like some of the other printers. That's awesome. And some of the custom plates and kinematics. Yeah, the new rat rig can be IDEX. Chips are getting around. They're very cool. West 3D is going to be carrying the salad fork very soon. Available up to 180 millimeters. Another fun little printer if you want to put that together. Be slightly simpler, more simple than the Micron. They have Milo as well. I like the warning tag. That's pretty accurate. Oh man. Epax, I never really got to talk to them. I don't know why, I just always skipped over their booth because there's a big line. But I think they have filaments and resins and stuff like that. They were selling some custom filaments there. They looked nice, just didn't really get a chance to look at them. The difference between Micron and salad fork is Micron right here is a mini 2.4, so the bed is fixed to the bottom. Whereas a salad fork is a mini trident. So the bed goes up and down. Main difference. So mini 2.4 and then salad fork's a mini trident. And Micron's gonna be a lot more complex because of all the gear reductions for the pulleys. Pretty nice. Polar filament. So they have Mitch and what was her name? Forget. Can't really read that. But Mitch, talk a lot about Mitch and their filaments. So Polar was selling filaments there, and as well as the filament exchange. That's how I ended up with some of Zach Freeman's custom filaments, including some carbon fiber peak. No idea what to do with that, but something, maybe. So that was a very cool little thing they put together. There we go. Selling printers. Apparently, Joe Prusa is worth $50. That's how signatures work, right? A signed Prusa is worth $50 more than not signed, so Joe Prusa is worth $50. Little swap meet was cool. I'm not sure how well that worked out. Hey, look, my giveaway sign. Neat. I just put them at the table. I didn't like spam them everywhere around the event, but if you saw, you saw. Big Tree Tech talking about something? Not sure what. Star Wars? Having fun. Hey, there we go. Different hammers. Joel telling with his hammer. Did I? Yeah, I was playing around with that at the end. It's a pretty cool little hammer. I like it. And I'll talk a little more Joel's in a minute. This is Asylum Life. And I don't know what they were really showing off at their booth, but they had, of course, the Braille project by 3D Printy and some other things. Some pins, too. I didn't get a pin. I should start collecting pins. I always figure out the pins. Lawsbot, showing off some of their big printers. I still need to get in contact with them because I'd like to try out their little Mini 3 running Clipper. It's a Core XZ. It looks really good. I kind of like it. It's just a little bit maybe dated for today's day and age. They didn't have the long bed. No. Kind of a bummer because I like that one. I have no idea what that cutout is in the background, who that is, but that was scaring me a lot at the event. There's the MPCNC. Oh yeah, and they are partnered with Cobalt or something. I remember they have their some presence at Lowe's, which is really cool if you think about it. Like, that's awesome. So V1 Engineering, they had a little sand display robot. They had that at one of the last events too. That's a really neat little project. ZenXY. That's what you call a professional little shooting rig. Grant of 3D Musketeers shooting with Micro Swiss. Near one says coffee table. It works 3D. Next to Sindaver. This booth was interesting. I don't know. They brought some of their big prints, but they didn't really have anything at the event. It was kind of weird. The red thing in the back is their build volume of their printer, kind of hiding down below. Kind of a weird layout, honestly. But they make a printer that prints big things. Like that. Which, big printers are useful. Nathan, Cookie Cat. Oh, they were gonna have one? Bring one? Gotcha. Okay. That's kind of a bummer then. It's a huge bummer, because they really didn't have anything at the table. Just some prints. Nathan, Cookie Cat, and oh man, I'm losing it. It's way too late. What's her name? Help me. Please, Melissa, thank you. Melissa and Nathan, with some of the most beautiful filaments and beautiful printers, including Alan Mandick's ABS printed printer. In Cookie Cat's new ABS filament. Pretty cool. More TH3D. Volunteers helping out with the event. Kind of fly through these. This is day 2. Might be day 2, maybe. Prusa booth, as always. Just lots of Prusa prints and printers. XL. At this point, it's kind of funny, like, the XL is just a random printer. It's like, it's nothing special now, which is really funny because it's still one of the coolest off-the-shelf 3D printers at the moment. Like, yeah, it's just an XL. Shane, same old Shane. Forget their name. Again, I should know a lot of these people, but I'm just not good with names. I actually checked into printables to the event. I know, I did too. I believe that is... who's this? Yeah, go follow Shane, same old Shane. You can follow him here. That is... what's her name? From E3D. Oh boy. I'm just not going to do names. Oh yeah, that's the Mod Zero by Brandon Builds. Georgia, thank you. Man, I should just invite you on, Liz. Wait, am I not following Shane? I thought I was. Wait, I'm not what the heck? Why am I not following half these people? Stupid. But yeah, Mod Zero was a really cool project. Very simple printer, but pretty cool. We have Chris and Chris 2 and Georgia. Chris, I'll be working with him on the black box build soon TM. Steve builds. And someone else from E3D. Dave, I think Dave makes things. Eiffel Tower, yeah? Is that right? Designed and printed in chocolate? This is really testing my memory, man. Stubby 2.4. Yes? It's a custom 2.4 running Duet hardware, I know that. I think so. That's weird. I don't like it. It looks like a 300. A stubby 300. Maybe even 350. Huh. Yeah, that's weird. Good catch. Duet. I'll be using their hardware on the black box. That'll be kind of fun to try out for the first time. Chris. Little V0. Aw, V0.1. I kind of like the look of a V0.1. Almost more than the V0.2. Like, has more style. Like, I don't know, top hat's cool, but the angled bits is pretty cool too. Zolan and his bamboo printer that he brought. I like the idea of, I think it's the blanket as the table cover. Very, very genius. Bought it at Buc-ee's. It's Buc-ee's, right? I'm not going crazy. Buc-ee's. Printer that you shall not touch. Yeah, Zolan's pretty awesome.